Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Tom Archie and we are back with another video. It has been a while since I said that, so apologies for the for the lack of uploads. Just thought I'd take a month off. Obviously from the season. It's not been a very great season, obviously. Had my birthday, was out in London for that, which was class. So obviously we are back with Euro 2024 content. There was meant to be an entire video going over the Euros and my actual predictions, but my phone decided to muck up as per usual. It was like an hour worth of recording, and unfortunately, it just didn't work. So my actual prediction was for England to get to the semis at the very most, I think. If we get further, then cool. But from what I've seen, I think we can get France in the semis, and we know what happened in the World Cup, and we know what happened elsewhere. I mean, France are just a great team. I just feel like this team that we have is probably our best chance, our best shot at winning any sort of silverware, if you like. Obviously, the women won it 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago, yes. Obviously, yeah, they won it 2 years ago, which was unbelievable. Hopefully, the men can carry on. So, we are going to go over match day 1 of games. Obviously, from Germany all the way down to Group E, I think it is. Group F. Group F. But yeah, we shall be going over every single game, giving my thoughts on the games, what I think the score's going to be. This is going to be a obviously weekly thing, obviously until the final. Obviously, I am going to try and switch up my content a little bit more. It's not just going to be based around Cheltenham for next season. I'm going to do some more vlogs that show you who I am, rather than it just being Football Tom. Obviously, as always, thanks for 1,000 subscribers. It means the absolute world. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess, and let's try and smash 24 likes for the 2024 Euros on this video, and who knows, it could even come on. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first game obviously kicks off tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Germany versus Scotland. Now, Germany obviously hosts of the Euros this year. Very nice country, very nice stadiums, very nice place. Obviously, I'm not been, but I would want to. Scotland, they go in as massive underdogs, I'd say. Obviously, they've got a few decent players. Obviously, Andy Robertson, Tierney, Gilmore, McTominay. Yeah, they've got a few. Obviously, Germany, Musiala, Thomas Muller, Havertz, Neuer in goal. I could go on about the Germany team. I think it'll be a very tough start for Scotland in Group A. Group A is looking quite tough. Obviously, Switzerland, Hungary, Germany, and Scotland. Anyone could go through in that group to the knockouts. I think Germany will win that group, though. I think being the home nation, obviously, we saw it kind of gives you a bit more of a oomph, if you like, a bit more of a push. But score prediction, I'll go. I think Scotland will give them a good test. I think Germany will come away with a win. I think they'll win 3-1. I think 3-1 win Germany. I think it'll be a decent start for them. Obviously, they'll want to impress. Obviously, as I said, being hosts of everything. So yeah, on to the next one. Hungary versus Switzerland. Group A. Now this one is probably going to be very, very close. It could literally go either way. Both have decent players. Both have decent form, I guess. It should be a decent game and a good watch for a neutral. Obviously, there's going to be literally games on every single day, forever, which is quality. Score prediction, though. I think Switzerland will just about come out on top, I think. I think it'll be It'll be close. I reckon 2-1 Switzerland to wrap up that Group A first match day. Moving on to Group B now. Spain versus Croatia. Now, I feel like a lot of people are writing Croatia out because they've got a very decent team. They've got a decent core of obviously Modric being however old he is now, but he just doesn't change. He still remains class. This will probably be his last Euros, unfortunately. But Spain have got a nice new young team. Obviously the Barca stuff. There's a lot from over here. Rodri, obviously. There's so many players. There's Gavi. There is Pedri. There is every youngster under the sun over in Spain is in that team probably. So it could be fun. Obviously, I think Spain are giving themselves a bit more of a push. Obviously, I think the last Euros they didn't really do well. I don't think they got that far. If I'm not mistaken. I mean, there was a lot of teams that didn't get out of the group stage. Then, so yeah, I think it'll be a good game. I think Spain might just come out on top though. I feel like they've got a bit more. How do I put it? A bit more class, if you like. I don't know. Obviously, Croatia have got a good team. They've got a very nice core squad, and they kind of work together as well. Obviously, I think that's what every team does. But I think Spain will win. I think it'll be a 1-0 Spain. It'll be a boring game, but it'll be a close game at the same time. And look, the Euros, anything can happen. I think we saw last year that so many big teams didn't get out of the group stage. So we'll obviously see. Moving on to the next game in Group B is Italy versus Albania. Now, Italy, as we all know as English people, they did break our hearts. They did ruin our hopes and dreams back in 2021. I remember watching it in my local team's clubhouse, and I remember the feeling when we scored against them in the final. It was unbelievable, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. I think they will cruise through Albania. Albania have got a decent little team, obviously, but I just don't think it's strong enough for to get out of the group either. So I think Italy will win 2-0 against Albania. It could be more, who knows, it could be less. Anything is possible. Now moving on to Sunday, the first match day is Poland versus Netherlands. Now, from what I've seen, Netherlands have come out as favourites, as one of the favourites to win the whole thing. Obviously they've got decent team as well. I mean, I think every team's got a decent team. I mean, they've got into the Euros somehow. I think it'll be a decent game. Obviously, Poland have a Lewandowski, which again probably will be his final Euros as well. Netherlands, they have obviously Depay, who's in very good form. De Jong, no, not De Jong. He pulled out, but De Ligt. They've got Van Dijk, obviously. Very, very strong defence as well. It'll be a good game. It'll be a very close game. I think Netherlands will come out on top though. I think they'll just win 2-1. I think they'll win 2-1. It'll be a close game again. As I said, it'll be a very, very good game. But I just feel like Netherlands, being one of the favourites, will kind of show their class and go all in. But yeah, on to the next one in Group D is Austria versus France. Now, I think it's safe to say France, again, are one of the favourites. Obviously having Mbappe, Dembele, Griezmann, Kante, Hernandez, Mainan. Theo Hernandez. Uh, the the list goes on. The list goes on in that team. Um, I do think Austria will crumble against them, unfortunately. But sometimes you just can't help it. Sometimes it is what it is. Um, Obviously, Austria have got David Alaba. They've got players like that. So, I don't know. Look, as I said before, the Euros can be a very funny time. Anyone can win. Anyone can beat anyone. And who knows? The good old VAR could ruin everything again. But I don't know. Score prediction. I think France will cruise through this. 3-0. 3-0 France, I think. It should be a good game for them. Obviously, there are obviously no disrespect to Austria, but I think France will be wanting to win this Euros after their last time, which was very poor from them. But yeah, right. So moving on to Group C, I completely missed out before. Slovenia versus Denmark. Yeah, it should be a good game. Again, Group C, as I said before, it's going to be a very, very close group. Anyone can go through. Obviously, England, Serbia, Slovenia, Denmark. Literally, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I think, obviously, we'll be fine, but I'll get onto that in a minute. But Slovenia, Denmark. I think Denmark will come out on top. There, they've got a nice little, I guess, core of squad. They've got a younger squad now as well. I feel like they obviously went to the semis last time, if I'm not mistaken. So they're obviously a decent team, and they are very overlooked sometimes, I think. I feel like they'll do well, but I feel like they will beat Slovenia. I think it'll be 2-1. 2-1 Denmark. It'll be a good game. Obviously, everyone's kind of just starting out, showing what they feel. Obviously, how they play football, if you like. But yeah, moving on to Serbia, England. Obviously, being an England fan, I do have my England top somewhere, by the way, but I just couldn't find it. So I've got the Conquest Cup on. So shout out to Josh. But yeah, Serbia, England. I think that and Denmark will be obviously our toughest games in the group. Serbia having Savic and I think it's Vlahovic, or is he? I am probably mucking up here, but I don't really care. I think we'll come out on top. I think this is, as I said before, probably the best England side we've probably had in a long time, and probably our best shot at any sort of silver. So I think we'll come out the blocks quite strong, and I feel like we will win 3-1 against Serbia. I think we'll surprise a lot of teams and kind of by being very attacking, maybe. Hopefully Southgate has obviously changed and sorted out. Obviously his team selection has been a bit interesting. Obviously no Grealish, unfortunately no Maguire because of injury, but I guess this is his last chance as well. So we shall see what happens. Moving on now to Group E, Romania versus Ukraine now. That one obviously could be a race for second in that group. Obviously they've got Belgium and Slovakia in that group as well, so that'll be an interesting group. Romania, Ukraine, I don't know much about each nation. I think that's kind of obvious. However, I do think it'll be a good thing for them to test each other, to show people what they're about. Obviously, every single game is on TV, which is quality, so it'll be a chance for players to, I guess, show people what they're about, if you like. I think Ukraine will come out on top. I think they've got a few more decent players, obviously Mudryk, Zinchenko. So yeah, it should be a good game, I think. Ukraine will win 2-0 against Romania. Right, so moving on to Belgium versus Slovakia. Obviously, it should be a good game. Belgium are a very strong team, if you like. Obviously, back in 2018, they did beat us in the third place playoff and in the group stage. It was the only two teams we lost to in that thing, apart from obviously Croatia, unfortunately. But I think it'll be a good game. I think Belgium will come out quite strong. Obviously, Lukaku is kind of in form now. Trossard, De Bruyne will probably show his class because he always does. Courtois in goal. I think it'll be a good game. But I think Belgium will come out on top. I think they'll win 2-0. I think Belgium win 2-0. And it'll just kind of set the tone of what they are expected to be doing this Euros. Obviously, it's only match day 1. Obviously, there's a long way to go. So yeah, on to Group F, the final 2 of match day 1. We have, first of all, Turkey versus Georgia. Now, obviously, I don't know much about Georgia, but Turkey, there's a few decent players there. Chanoglu probably being the main one. But obviously that group has Portugal, Czech Republic, Turkey, and obviously Georgia. I feel like Turkey and Georgia will be the two fighting for the second spot, because I think we all know who's gonna probably get first. I think it'll be a good game, as I said. I think Turkey will come out on top. I reckon they will win 3-1. 3-1 Turkey. I think that's a decent little score. And then on to the final prediction of match day 1. We have Portugal against Czech Republic. Now, obviously, Portugal have a very strong team. Leao, Ronaldo, João Felix, Bernardo Silva, Cancelo. The list goes on. So I feel like Portugal will be one of the favourites to win. I've not really seen the odds, so don't know if they are or not. But obviously, Czech Republic have again a few decent players, but I feel like Portugal will be a bit too strong potentially. So who knows? As I said before, the Euros is a funny time. Anyone can beat anyone, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I will go for a 2-0 win for Portugal. I think they'll be happy to get off with a clean sheet, a win, and yeah, that just about rounds us up, I think, from all of the games. Obviously, let me know down below what you guys think of the Euros. Do you think England will win? Do you think another team will win? Who will be the most underdog team? Who will be the biggest surprise? Who will be the team who doesn't do as well as people think? Let me know in the comments. Obviously, make sure you go check out Josh's channel. He will be doing some content out in Germany, as him and Nick are out there, so make sure you go check that out. Obviously, give him a little subscribe as well. Obviously, once again, thanks for 1,000 subscribers. There will be a lot more content now. Hopefully I get a new phone soon, because using these still are a bit annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be next week. See you in a bit, guys.